some countries, sport is like the national pastime.
That's
But in
true.
the Philippines, some might say that pageantry is the pastime.
That's true. You know what? In the Philippines, we have pageants all over the places. Yes, we have pageants in the barangay, in school, national, local. That's why we really love Miss Universe. It's like it's giving pride and putting the Philippines back on the pedestal. That's why there's an added pressure as a candidate coming from a pageant-loving country. But it's a good pressure. I always look up to our former Miss Universe Philippines. They really did well in the competition. And now this is my time to show who I am, to offer what Rabia can show to the rest of the universe. So I'm very happy, and at the same time, I'm excited to make all my kababayans proud, and hopefully I do.
Why do you think it is that the Philippines love pageants?
They have appreciation for beauty. We do love pageant because we used to think that we wanted to be included in the world, I have to be honest, in the Philippines, my skin color used to be not the standard of beauty. I was obsessed whitening my skin because these are the kinds of beauty queen we see on the mainstream. But things were different now. That's why I'm very proud to be a morena. In the Philippines, we call it morena. It's brown skin girl. And to be able to represent, my color, my identity as a true Filipina.
Tell me about your journey to being crowned Miss Philippines. That, in a world that, in a country, I should say, that loves pageants. That must have been a very intense process. Tell me about, your journey to being Miss Philippines.
Well, my journey was crazy. You know what? I started to be a dark horse. Nobody noticed me. Nobody knows I was in the competition up until the preliminary and the coronation night. And when I won, I received different comments. Of course, there were people who didn't expect me to do well, who think that I cheated. That's why I need to redeem myself in Miss Universe. I really need to do well in this competition. And the thing is, I love pressure. I love criticism. I get better every day with that. You tell me I cannot do that, I turn to you and I'm going to say that, no, I can do it for myself.
Good for you. So how does it feel then to be on the global stage? How do you feel to be here in this moment, right now?
It's crazy, but I'm overwhelmed with the support, not just from the Filipino community, but also from Thailand, Latin countries who do appreciate me as a candidate, as a person. It motivates me that I am beautiful, I can offer so much in this world, and when somebody believes in you, it gives you that extra energy to really do well and perform well.
Do you have a sense with the girls, all of the girls competing, you're competing, but is there a sense of camaraderie with all of the girls? Is there a real spirit to, sort of motivate each other to do better?
You know what? I have a different idea about Miss Universe. I thought it's going to be very competitive, in a healthy way, well, of course. But now I can see every girl helping each other, from fixing those hairs, from trying to zip up those outfits. It speaks of the closeness and the kind of camaraderie that we want to have. The goal of Miss Universe is not just to crown one girl, but also to build a genuine and long-lasting friendships among us.
Would you say within the Miss Universe world, the contestants, is there a sisterhood? Are you sisters?
There is sisterhood. I can say I was able to talk to different representatives from different backgrounds, different cultures. And despite our differences, there's so much to be highlighted in what binds us together. And that is because we want to empower women. We want to have our advocacies. We want to speak for the things that we love. And that's a celebration of women and the beauty that we have.
So coming out of this week, obviously you would love to be crowned Miss Universe.
Of course.
And that would be wonderful, of course, for any of you. But what else will you take out of this week? What do you think you'll feel at the end of this week, regardless of the result? How will you be a different person?
It's the growth and the development that I was able to have during preparing for this training. I will be honest, there was a moment that I lost my identity. because I was put under pressure. I was in that position in which I feel like I'm not good enough. I'm not a good representative of my country, but I was able to bounce back stronger. And if I was able to do that for Miss Universe, I will be able to do that in life. That is my greatest takeaway from Miss Universe.
Okay, so the Philippines have huge amount of fans.
Yes.
I want you to give us a little bit of a message to the fans here and at home. But send a message. What would you say to all the fans in the Philippines?
To all my fans from the Philippines and from all over the world, maraming salamat po. Thank you so much for loving me and for believing in me. It means a lot to somebody who is so naive in this industry, who has no idea how to become a beauty queen on the first day of my journey. But because of your love and support, I was able to be the woman that I am today. And regardless of the result, I may or I may not win the crown, but one thing is for sure, I'm gonna make you all proud.
In your life, because that is the only way you can keep going and you can succeed. If you are always attached to your beliefs, to your values, to your principles, there's nothing that can stop you. And if you are attached to your story and what you are, who you are, and you share that to the world will love you in the way you are. You don't have to change. You don't have to become like others. You don't have to compare with others. So it's kind of people may believe that it's complicated because you have a lot of exposure and it's such a big platform, you can feel overwhelmed. But I believe that the key is to be focused always on what you want and who you are, and always remember that if you love yourself, and if you love others, and if you accept the way you are, you don't have to change to become something better or to success in the world.
How have you used that platform that you mentioned and that voice? How have you used it to make a difference?
I feel like today I can make a difference because I'm not the type of the Miss Venezuela that people are used to see. Because I believe I'm changing that beauty standards of perfection that sometimes people are used to. And some people were telling me that from a long time ago, and I've been criticized for a long time since I became Miss Venezuela, because I feel like it's better to share your story than just do a good catwalk or change your outfit too many times during the day. So I love to connect with people, and I love to share my story and always be true to myself, and then I can reflect that into other people. And I want to use this platform to let girls to understand that they don't have to change themselves. They just need to hear their own voice, to hear their intuition, and work hard for whatever they want to do, because the only responsible for your actions is yourself. So keep loving yourself, accepting yourself, and then all the opportunities will come to your life.
What do you take out of the Miss Universe competition in terms of your personal growth, in terms of learning about yourself? What do you take away from this week?
I already take away a lot of amazing experiences. I feel like I'm not the same woman that arrived here like many days ago. I'm just a different woman, and a stronger woman. And I'm proud of that. I think that is the best crown we can get to our homes. Our personal growth, personal development. And since I became Miss Venezuela, I feel like I've been growing, and I've been realizing how important and how impactful you can be if you use your platform in the right way. And so that is what I'm trying to do, to take advantage of every single moment where I can send a message to someone, or I can maybe talk to little girls and tell them, okay, never stop believing in your dreams, because no one can stop you. Even your family, if they told you you can't do it. It's just like, I'm so overwhelmed sometimes, and I cannot believe that this experience is about to end. And no matter the results, I'm really proud. At first, because I'm representing my country, and that is such an honor. And second, because I had the opportunity to meet a lot of girls from different countries, exchange cultures, and that is such a big learning for me. And also, this taught me that you have to use every single moment, and you have to be thankful for every single moment in your life, and use it right, use it wisely to tell the world the one thing that you can share about your story.